Listen, you know, Mike, first off, hey, what you like is you find a way to get to the finish line, you find a way to win, you like that W at the end. You know, you get there a lot of different ways, different games, different people. We get there different. We hadn't got to the finish line this way in a long time. What I mean by that, making some threes. It's not many nights we've walked in here and have made 11 threes, is there? When's the last time, Zach? We've made 11 threes. We made 11 threes in conference play?
At Charlotte,
12 at Charlotte?
Yeah.
That's the last one?
Yeah.
So it's been 16 games since we walk in here and say we shot the ball the way we shot the ball. So if you ask me one thing that was different, we shot the basketball. And Tavion scored different ways again besides shooting it. You got the mid-range. He got that mid-range going. He pulled up about 3 times in a row in transition there in about a minute and a half span. You know, that was the old Tavion. So I like that about us, Mike.
Confidence does Tavion play with now compared to maybe a couple weeks ago?
Well, it's 3 games in a row. He was good at Old Dominion. He was good at UAB, and he's good tonight. And we need him being good. Helps our team, takes some pressure off Charles inside. And, you know, the second half, I don't think Charles got a shot. You know, we got those guards. We're playing. And, again, they made it hard to get him a shot. They're playing in front, 2 behind. You know, they're playing off of Josh, his guy right behind him. And you got to be able to throw it through a keyhole pretty good to get in there to him. We don't throw it through a keyhole very good. So he didn't get a lot of touches in there in the second half. But he played hard. And as you well know, Charles was a game time decision. That wasn't coach talk. It was a true game time decision if he could go. He didn't practice the last 2 days. He walked through this morning shoot around. You know, I didn't know if he could go or not. I was going to determine if that young man out jumped him on the jump ball, we knew we were in trouble. And we found a way, he got the jump ball just about a little bit. So we left him in. But he played hard. You know, he still had 9.7 rebounds. We'd had a hard time winning without him.
Was there anything defensively that you'd like to do better specifically?
Oh, you got to guard them, but they're hard to guard. They're hard to guard. You know, they shoot 48% from the field on the year. They're small, they're quick, they're physical, they're experienced. McGee, Griffin, Edwards, those are 3 seniors. They've been around, they've been through it, and they can all score multiple ways. Multiple ways means they can put it down on that floor. Then they can shoot it. And that's hard to defend. Griffin's a load out there. He's kind of hit that snake. You know, what's he get? 9 assists? 9 assists, 2 turnovers. McGee's a kid that was probably their best player last year. He's been in the doghouse a bunch. He just started playing him. Played him more tonight. He's probably played in all conference. Check those stats. But he's probably their best player last year. And he's been in the doghouse, and I guess he's going to decide to let him play. It's about the finish line. I guess he can, whatever reason he's playing him now, he's going to play him. And he was a key to him. You know, he had 10 at halftime. You know, second half, he don't get but 2 points. We put Josh on him second half. That slowed him down some. But we mixed it up a little bit. Went zone, went man. They made some shots against the zone. High post. Drains, a young man, can really shoot the 3 ball. So they're not easy to guard.
Rick, how good does it feel to get Barrett back out there?
Well, again, you know, we just need somebody off the bench to give us some depth that's got a little bit of experience, a little bit of toughness, and a little bit of energy. Somebody's been through something. And you guys know this. I mean, how many games have been 1 possession game for us? Well, a guy off the bench can help you with 1 possession game. He can go get maybe 1 more rebound. He could be that guy that gets that 1 more stop on that guy. So to answer your question, it's good to get him back. We just, you know, kind of started working him out yesterday. Says he's good to go. And it's probably good just to get him into the game. And he got into the game when the game was on the line there a little bit defensively. You know, his last possession, we had him in there down 3, whatever it was. So hopefully we can continue to get him in a little bit, then have a week for him to work a little bit before we go to Texas.
Did you all think that you were going to get him back at all this season?
You know, didn't know to be honest with you. You know, it's been, he hadn't played since FIU, whenever that game was. So whatever date that was, it's been a long time. And again, at least I know I can turn over my shoulder and I feel comfortable with some guy that has a little bit of experience. And a guy's going to give you everything he's got defensively. And that's good.
Rick, the window was short, but you talked about the bench. Another guy starting to see why you like Tolu so much. And there was that 2 or 3 minute window. I think a lot of things happen.
Yeah, Mike, I will promise you, what we see in a game is nothing we see every day in practice. That's just, don't ask why. Inexperienced freshman, missed all fall, don't get in. That's part of it. We wish he was farther along than he is. Again, we see him in practice every day, going against Charles. We see him when he's not, I guess, thinking. You don't know what it is. Somewhere along the way, that game's got to slow down mentally, where that game is doesn't make you think that you can react. But again, he came in the second half, he get all 4 points second half, all 4 points the second half, and that's added too, Mike. Yes.
You've talked about the difference it can make when you can just hit 6 or 7 threes in a game. How much does it do to separate it? How much does it do to kind of take pressure off Charles when you can finally get some outside shots to fall in?
Well, just remember this, Old Dominion, that last game up there, we make 2 and they make 9. And you know what possession it was. Y'all know how that game was. I think we go to UAB and we make 6, don't we? 6 is a good number for us. If we make 6 every night, we take that. I take that every night from us. I don't know if we're going to get 11 every night, but we'll take 11 when we get it, because it's not all nights we do. You know, it helps so much. You know, again, we won this game in the second half. Charles didn't make a basket. That's huge. Huge for us. Give me a question. You got another one? Come on. Since you're not going on spring break with the rest of your students, you get another question.
Only 1 assist as a team the whole
First half.
And then 8 the
7 second half.
7 in the second half. What kind of changed at halftime there?
Well, we got more stops. Got it in transition. We scored in transition better in the second half. You know, I thought the good and the bad of Monte the first half made some shots. That ball wasn't moving much. Kenny stayed right there. It wasn't moving much. He's moving. It came to him. He was stopping. He made some shots, and that's good. We think he's a good shooter. We need him making some shots. But sometimes, you know, he's got to find that fine line now. I thought he had some slippage. It was just a little bit too much. Just don't do too much. Keep scoring. We want you to score, but keep getting people involved. That's what we need him doing down this stretch. But, again, I got no problem with him scoring. Again, he's a guy that's capable of making 3-point shots. How many did he make tonight? 1, 4? Say, hey, that's huge. And he's capable of doing that. That's good.
Anything else?
Bradley, go ahead.
So are we doing media before you? Yes.
We are?
Yeah.
Sure? We got 2? Can we do it right now? Tomorrow we got Monday, Tuesday, right?